Hey everyone, this is Rabbitearsblog and welcome to the Media Files series. Today we are going to be looking at Nickelodeon's infamous short series, Inside Out Boy. So before we get into the shorts themselves, let's talk about the origins of these shorts. Do you guys remember about how there was this urban legend that circulated during the 1980s and the 1990s about how if you go over the top bar of the swing set, that your body would turn inside out? Well, that's the basic premise of Inside Out Boy. Inside Out Boy was a character that was created on Nickelodeon, and the character was created by Scott Webb and Will McRobb. You might know Will McRobb as one of the co-creators of a certain Nickelodeon TV series called The Adventures of Pete and Pete. The shorts were also produced by 10th Annual Industries. The shorts had aired on Nickelodeon from 1989 to 1993 between commercial breaks and had re-air on Noggin in 1999. And there was a grand total of 5 shorts that were made. So the series is about how a young boy went on the swing set one day and he swings so high in the air that he went over the top bar of the swing set and his body ended up turning inside out. This means that we, the audience, get to see his insides exposed for the world to see. It was then that the kid became known as Inside Out Boy, and he became a superhero of sorts for the kids at school, since having his inner body parts exposed grossed out the adults and made them run away in terror. In each short, Inside Out Boy is put into many situations, such as helping out his friend with a science fair project or being able to perform on stage with famous rapper MC Mallet. So what are my thoughts on this bizarre series of shorts? I actually really enjoy these shorts. I will admit that the only reason why I even know about these shorts' existence is because I used to watch these shorts all the time on my Rugrats VHS tapes, which I still own to this very day. Honestly, I was a bit surprised that Nickelodeon aired these shorts during the 1990s because the premise of these shorts is about a young boy whose body ends up turning inside out, and that's something that could freak out little kids pretty easily. Despite the bizarre and creepy premise, these shorts actually worked out for me, as the concept of the series was very creative and a bit daring by network standards. I also like the fact that Inside Out Boy was a very friendly Inside Out Boy who tries to help out everyone he comes across, and him scaring the adults was by accident rather than anything malicious on his part. But what I really loved about these shorts was the claymation style. I tend to have a love-hate relationship with claymation style cartoons because on the one hand, they can be pretty terrifying to look at, but on the other hand, they are some of the most creative types of animation that I have ever seen. In the case of Inside Out Boy, the animation here is stunning, and I love how bizarre the characters look in these shorts, especially Inside Out Boy himself, with his body being literally inside out. I especially love the exaggerated facial expressions that the adults have whenever they get scared of Inside Out Boy and just jump up in the air in fright. My only issue with these shorts was that they were a bit too short, and I wish that these shorts were a bit longer, so that way we could have learned more about the characters themselves. In conclusion, Inside Out Boy was a crazy, unique set of shorts that you never thought that Nickelodeon would ever show. The fact that these shorts were about a young boy whose body turned inside out due to going up so high on the swing set was such a crazy premise to me, and I'm so glad that Nickelodeon made these shorts and showed something very unique and insane for kids to watch. So if you are looking for some shorts on Nickelodeon that has an insane and creepy premise, but a very likable main character, then you should definitely check out the Inside Out Boy shorts. So here's the rating system for the Media Files series. Creepiest moment in the shorts was the premise itself. The fact that these shorts are about a young boy's body turning inside out due to swinging too high on the swing set can be very creepy for some viewers. Also, the fact that Inside Out Boy's organs are shown in full display in these shorts can be terrifying for younger viewers. There's also some creepy imagery in these shorts, such as one scene where Inside Out Boy turned his eyelids inside out and we have a creepy image of his eyes having veins popping out. Weirdest moment in the shorts was once again the premise itself. The fact that a young boy's body turned inside out and yet he is still alive and kicking in these shorts made these shorts insane to watch. Also, Also, the expressions that the adults make every time they get scared off by Inside Out Boy are bizarre and hilarious to see. Obscureness rating, I'm giving it 4 out of 5 stars. If you grew up watching Nickelodeon throughout the 1990s, or you had owned any of the Nickelodeon VHS tapes, particularly the Rugrats VHS tapes, chances are that you have heard of these shorts. However, whenever conversations about 90s Nickelodeon pop up, you don't really hear that many people talk about these sets of shorts. Now, I have added in a new rating system, and it's called the personal rating, which is where I give out my personal rating on how I felt about the work as a whole. So before I give out my personal rating on Inside Out Boy, I would like to backtrack and give out my personal ratings on my previous Media Files videos. For Too Many Cooks, my personal rating is a perfect score of a 5 out of 5. For unedited footage of a bear, my personal rating is 4.5 out of 5 stars. And for the Animate Your World promos, my personal rating is 4.5 out of 5 stars. So my personal rating for Inside Out Boy is 4 out of 5 stars. I really love the bizarre and creepy premise of these shorts, and the claymation animation was truly stunning to see. My only gripe with these shorts was that I felt that they were a bit too short in terms of storytelling, and I wish that Nickelodeon had created a TV series for these sets of shorts, so that way we would be able to learn more about Inside Out Boy's life as a normal boy before he became who he is now. And should you watch these shorts or don't watch them? I say yes, you should definitely check out these bizarre shorts. Thank you guys for watching this video. If there are any other TV shows, movies, commercials, and video games that are weird, obscure, creepy, or considered lost media that you guys want me to talk about next, then please comment down below and I'll try to get to your recommendations as soon as possible. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Rabbitearsblog, and remember, what can be considered lost media for some can be a hidden treasure for others. Oh, and the Adult Swim TV show Robot Chicken actually made a skit about Inside Out Boy being at college. Huh, who knew? Hey guys, if you have any fan art that you want me to showcase at the end of each of my videos, then please feel free to send your fan art to this email that's shown on the screen right here.